Hey guys, Sam from HangarReady here, and I'm currently in the doghouse because my boss's wife has got me building her a new computer. Hooray! So to start, we're using a Core i9-10900KF, and some of you astute people out there might be thinking, wait, the 12,000 series is out right now. To which I say, yes, it is. But in addition to being a couple generations older, therefore being less expensive, we also have the added of the 10,000 series working better for us in this particular case because we don't have to worry about using Windows 11. We can still use Windows 10 with this. We actually have 10 full cores to work off of this 10900 here, as opposed to the 8 performance cores for running Star Citizen, because the 12,000 series, especially the 12,900, is going to have 8 performance cores and 8 efficiency cores. So we actually eke out just a hair bit more performance out of this 10,000 series CPU. Now, to also help run this game, we're running 64 gigs of RAM in this case. The reason we're using so much RAM is because we're not only running Star Citizen, which is a memory hog, but Star Citizen is still very much in its alpha stages, and there's a lot of optimization that needs to be done before we finally ever see the real version of this, probably sometime in 2040 when Tesla is doing commercial flights to the moon. But 64 gigs of RAM is going to really help us out here because we're not just running Star Citizen on this computer. We're also running OBS and a couple other things so that we can do things like streaming and recording off of this computer. And even for those of you who are not needing the excessive amount of headroom for running graphics intensive processes like screen recording and running Star Citizen, your extra RAM is really not going to waste, because that extra headroom that you have is actually in use. It's being used as a disk cache, which basically means all the stuff that you currently have up and running is basically living in RAM and is going to respond that much faster even than your M2 drive, which, speaking of, we're using a 1 terabyte SSD M2 format, and that's going to be operating super fast so that we can load the game up as quickly and easily as we want to. And so those are the major components, in addition to the 3070 Ti that my boss's wife purchased without the boss knowing. And with that, let's get building. And that's all the fiddly bits in, so that's going to be your CPU, your RAM, and your NVMe drive on the M2 slot. Next up is getting this sucker into the case. So, we have abandoned the 3070 Ti. I've had to take a 2070 Super that we had on the shelf and stick it in the boss's wife's computer, because the 3070 Ti goes about an inch or two into the radiator. Hooray! People can't pick PC parts. So now I'm having to do all sorts of shenanigans. So the 3070 Ti is now in the boss's computer. I'm screwed. The boss's wife is probably going to get away with it, but this sucks for me.
Alright, so Sam finally got my computer installed. I'm really excited to see how it plays Star Citizen now. So let's go see. So yeah, I'm getting really good FPS right now, so I'm really excited. My little scheme I think worked, so I'm happy. So Jay, you know, I found out, but he probably will. But that's for another day. Let's go play some Star Citizen. So I hope you liked that video as much as I like my new computer. I will put a link to all the computer parts in the description below. Now that I really have a computer, I can now do more videos for you guys. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons to help me out, and I will see you in the verse.